Peradeniya is the oldest botanic garden in Sri Lanka. At the moment, it's the largest botanical garden as well. It was started in 1821 by the British for the introduction of economically important crops to Sri Lanka. Tea, rubber, and most of the other economic crops came to Sri Lanka through Peradeniya Gardens. And it also conducted a lot of research in agriculture prior to 1912. And in 1912, the Department of Agriculture was born in Peradeniya Gardens, and that was a turning point in Sri Lankan agriculture.
The history of this land goes back to the 14th century. Since 1371, this land had been maintained as a palace garden of ancient Sri Lankan kings. But in 1821, this land was developed into botanical gardens by the British government. We have very close relationship between these gardens and the Kew Gardens in UK, and we exchange information, and especially in plant identification. And most of the plants in Sri Lanka, say almost all plants in Sri Lanka, are already identified, and they are chemically treated and preserved in our herbarium. And if we see any doubt about plant information or plant identification, we get information through the Kew Gardens in England.
We have about over 400 different cultivated varieties of orchids. Most of these are developed here in our research laboratory. We conduct a lot of research on new hybrids, mutations and various things, and we also import plants from Malaysia, Thailand and other Asian countries as well. So it's a very popular attraction inside the gardens. Giant bamboo, or Dendrocalamus giganteus botanically, is supposed to be the largest bamboo from Myanmar, and that's also the fastest growing plant on earth. According to the research, it grows about 1 foot a day, about 30 centimeters a day, and it's also very important construction material for various construction work. It's used, and I think the sprouts, the young shoots are also edible, and so it's a miracle plant.
When we start any programs, I think it is better if we can talk to the school children because they are very fresh and they are new to the world, so we can give fresh and new ideas direct to the school children. And also we can change their attitudes and ideas, especially on the environment and environment management.